Good afternoon, everyone. Joining us now on our social media channels. We welcome you in Friday afternoon, current time, just before 1:30 p.m. And we wanted to come and do a quick live weather update here from the Severe View Studios. Thank you as always for watching. Make sure before we go to radar, if you have not already downloaded our Severe View app on your Roku TV or your smartphone, we have iPhone and Android apps. Make sure you do that because we've been in a very quiet period of weather. And now we're going into a holiday weekend and we've got more active weather expected, much needed rainfall. So you can always tune in 24/7 to our Severe View TV channel on your Roku TV and see the latest weather information and live radar like we've got right here, right now. So this is our live local Severe View 360 radar based near Camden. So we are able to see details on this radar like you can't see on your National Weather Service NAICS radars, which are based up in Nashville and over in Memphis. Those radars scan about 6,000 to 7,000 feet above our heads here in the Tennessee River Valley, and this radar is scanning less than 1,000 feet above our heads. So again, we can really see some clear activity on radar. And I'll tell you what, really quick off the top, let's look at our camera here in Linden. We just had a heavy storm move through, and you can still see on the right-hand side of your screen there, those darker clouds that are moving north out of the downtown area. And those is the heavy thunderstorms that's heading up towards the Lobelville area. So as we go back to radar, notice coming right into Lobelville as we speak, crossing parts of I-40. That's where we've got the heaviest thunderstorms and a lot of heavy rain, lots of lightning, cloud to ground lightning, of course, and that is the most dangerous type. And one thing I'm thinking about too, if any of this lightning is striking outside of the rainfall, which is very possible, that could be a danger because it could start brush or field fires because we are just so dry. So again, watch out for that's called dry lightning on days like today, because you can have cloud to ground lightning strikes that strike as far away as 10 miles from the parent thunderstorm. And that's usually something we don't have to worry about too much around these parts, but we're in such a bad drought. Again, we do have to worry about possibly cloud to ground lightning strikes striking outside of the rain areas and maybe triggering some fire issues this afternoon. But again, looking at current radar, more thunderstorms firing up northern Wayne County down there close to Clifton and on the north side of Waynesboro. But as we zoom into the strongest portion of this little line of thunderstorms that has developed, started out earlier today near the Hohenwald area, and it's moving northwest. So as we put this into motion, maybe moving a little bit backwards from what you're used to seeing here in our local area. Now, that's normal for summertime. A lot of times we have storms that move from east to west, or like we say, backwards in the summer months here in the local area, moving southeast to northwest. So again, Lobelville, this is coming out of the Hohenwald area. Linden, you guys had a heavy storm just a few minutes ago, had a few scans on our live local radar of maybe some small hail on the north side of Linden. So y'all let me know in comments if you had any of that hail falling at your location. Also, looking at some of the velocity on our radar, we are noticing just some areas of 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. These are below severe limits. We don't expect any kind of widespread severe weather today, thankfully. But again, if you're under these thunderstorms, they are getting your attention this afternoon. So again, moving up State Highway 13 out of Linden towards the Lobelville area, and especially on the north side of town right now, notice we've got that purple color there. That is some very heavy rainfall, maybe some pea-sized hail, probably nothing larger than that. Again, very dangerous cloud to ground lightning as well. And these are going to continue to move northwest up Highway 13 and crossing Interstate 40 over the next few minutes as they eventually move out of the Lobelville area. So let's click our wide view again and notice we've got just a good scattering of showers and thunderstorms kind of dotting the area as we speak. We've got new development over in northeastern Hickman County near the Wrigley community, and that's going to be near Duck River as well. Some more showers and thunderstorms. You guys in Centerville kind of missed out on that first round as we put that into motion. Notice how we had the showers and storms forming down there near Hohenwald earlier, and those really just kind of skipped to the south of Centerville, and those continue to move away. But notice what's happening again to your east. We've got more showers and thunderstorms that are developing, and hopefully they will move into town, because again, we're all in this very serious drought condition, and the more rainfall we can get, the better off we're going to be. So again, notice how this is just scattered. Centerville to Nunnally right now, you guys are not seeing a whole lot, but again, maybe we'll have some of that rain and thunderstorm activity that's off to your east continue to move in as we go on up towards the Dixon area. The Burns community, that's another heavy thunderstorm. Lots of lightning up there as well. That's crossing the US Highway 70 corridor from the Kingston Springs area back to Dixon. And those are going to be moving into the Tennessee City area, the McEwen area over the next few minutes, and eventually maybe Waverly if you guys are lucky. Hopefully we can keep these showers and thunderstorms together as they move into Waverly. So again, hit us up in the comments here. Let us know what you're seeing at your location. And we always will be here on the Severe View channel watching radar for you. Let's go back to our camera here in Linden real quick, and you can see skies are lightening up just a little bit. So as these thunderstorms move out of the Linden area, rainfall will continue for the next few minutes, but it's on the lighter side. And the heaviest storms, again, moving out of Linden into the Lobelville area as we speak, all the way out towards the Pine View community, probably just east of there. We've got some heavy rainfall and lots of lightning as well. Northern Wayne County, let's go in and check on you guys on radar here really quick. We briefly discussed you a second ago, but we really did not give you that zoomed in view. So notice close to downtown Waynesboro, just on the north side there on State Highway 13. It's going to be just north of 64. We've got some new thunderstorm development there. So again, much needed rainfall finally developing over portions of northern Wayne County as well, coming out of the Waynesboro area. And those will be moving up towards the Flatwoods community over the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. And maybe, just maybe, that will give portions of Perry County a round two for later today. So we'll have to see how those showers and thunderstorms continue to develop as they move north. So let's zoom back out just a little bit and give you the wide view of radar here. And Hohenwald, you guys are good. No storms in and around you right now. Centerville, again, you guys are getting a little break from what you had earlier. And the heaviest thunderstorms stretch from the Charlotte area down through Dixon, crossing I-40. And again, we have a few little hail indicators in there. When you see that little green triangle, that's some hail indications from our live local radar. And the strongest hail signature is right on I-40 there in northern Hickman County. So we'll zoom in and get a little bit closer view of that. And that's well north of Centerville. That's east of the Bold Spring community, just west of State Highway 48, where 48 crosses Interstate 40 there in northern Hickman County. So there's, again, maybe some small hail falling out of that cell. And then back northeast of Lobelville, where you have that other little green triangle, again, maybe some very small hail falling out near I-40 in northwestern Hickman County and just outside of the northern Perry County area. So again, just wanted to break in, do a quick live weather update here on the channel. I'll tell you what, I'm going to switch our cameras over. Give me just a second. We're going to take one of our other camera views here in Linden as we look back towards the northeast. And you can see, again, those dark skies as I switch you over here in just a second. Bear with me. A lot of controls behind the scenes here. We are a lot of buttons we're pushing today. But again, check it out. Wet streets, downtown Linden. Oh my goodness, that looks beautiful. We've had so many days, so many weeks of hot and dry weather. And again, just a refreshing view there. Downtown Linden, you can see the dark skies off to the northeast. That's looking up towards the Lobelville community. Probably see a little bit of lightning still flashing off in the distance as well. But again, water standing on the streets, and you can see a little bit of puddle there by the stop sign across the street. So a good downpour in downtown Linden. We'll have to get the measurements and see exactly how much rain fell at our location, but I would say at least a quarter-inch of rain fell in most locations in and around the Linden area. And some of you guys, if you've got a rain gauge at home, let us know in the comments. Some of you guys probably got closer to a half-inch of rain as that little batch of thunderstorms moved through this afternoon. So again, much needed rainfall. If you're going out to high school football for tonight, make sure you keep watching our channel. So again, we're coming to you live on social media, and we're coming to you live on our Severe View channel on Roku TV. So if you're just watching us on social media this afternoon, go ahead and go over to your Roku TV, or you can get it on your iPhone or your Android phone. I've got it on my iPad as well. And go over and check out the Severe View app. I had a graphic loaded in, but for some reason I don't see it this afternoon. So again, just search for the Severe View app and you'll see that, and you'll be able to download that on your Roku TV. We have radar that loops on the channel. We have forecast information. We've got football forecast for tonight looping on there as well. We've got your latest drought information on the channel all through the weekend. So again, stay tuned to that. It streams 24/7, 365, and you'll always find your latest weather information over there on the Severe View channel on Roku TV. So again, with that, we'll take one more view of radar before we go ahead and end this live update. Again, nothing severe. You can see at the bottom of your screen, we're just tracking some much needed rainfall. And the price we're paying for that much needed rainfall is heavy thunderstorms today, as it always here in the summertime. So again, nothing is severe. These storms are, as I like to say, loud and proud this afternoon. They've got a lot of lightning, a lot of heavy rainfall, some gusty winds, maybe some small hail, but they are remaining below severe limits. So again, northern Wayne County, storms firing up. Perry County, we've got a new storm firing up there southwest of Linden as we speak. And notice that's probably firing up on that cool, rain-cooled outflow boundary, as we call it, southwest of town. So that one will continue to slide up to the north. The Perryville area just across the river, we've got a new sail popping up south of you. So maybe Parsons, Decaturville, maybe you guys will get in on some of the much needed rainfall here over the next few hours. And then there goes that sail still pouring in Lobelville. So we've got the big concert, of course, going on tomorrow night up in Lobelville. So if anything, much needed rainfall will continue for, I would say, at least 20 more minutes in Lobelville as this storm continues to move north. So I've got to say, hey, this is really going to make things a lot more bearable tomorrow night, because you got to think about the fire risk and how dry and just crunchy everything has been across the area. So again, much needed rainfall falling today before we've got the big concert coming up tomorrow night. But with that, we were going to go ahead and end this live update. We'll take one more quick peek at that camera in downtown Linden. Again, love seeing that rainfall that we have needed here on screen. So let's go over. Give me just a second to switch back to that, and we'll go ahead and end this live update. But again, if you have not downloaded our Severe View app, go ahead and go over to your App Store or your Roku apps. Just go up to the top if you're on your Roku TV, and you should have an Add App option. Just search for Severe View, all one word, and you'll see it pop up, and you'll be able to watch 24/7, 365, and we'll always keep you updated with any severe weather that we might have in the future. No severe weather expected today. And even like today, when we have these heavy thunderstorms moving through, even when they're below severe limits, we'll make sure we break in and give you all the latest weather information. So again, Drew Richards coming to you live in the Severe View Weather Center. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. And again, if you're going out to the Friday night football games tonight, hopefully this rainfall will move out of the area, and maybe it will just stay just a little bit cooler for you tonight. None of those 100-degree temps expected since we've had the rainfall move through today. Again, thank you for tuning into this live update, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon.